This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for October 2, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, several Klansman gangsters to be sentenced held previous convictions. The 15 individuals, including a woman, who have been convicted as being members of the St. Catherine-based Klansman gang, will, beginning today, be handed their prison sentences by Chief Justice Brian Sykes, bringing the curtains down on what is known to be the longest-running gang matter in the English-speaking Caribbean. Of the 15, several have rap sheets from previous run-ins with the law. Convicted Klansman leader Andre Bryan, otherwise called the Black Man, General G, and the teacher will be sentenced for the offenses of leadership of a criminal organization and the 7 counts of facilitating the commission of a serious offense by a criminal organization. It is his first conviction. However, Bryan was arrested in 2010 for the June 2008 murder of then head of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, Douglas Chambers, but was acquitted after a 6-1 majority verdict of not guilty was handed down in the Gun Court Division of the Home Circuit Court in 2016 following his trial there. He was 30 years of age at the time. Convicted felon Tesha Miller is serving 38 years at hard labor for orchestrating that slaying. He is, however, appealing the conviction. Stephanie Christie, alias Muma, who has been convicted for the offense of being part of a criminal organization in the current trial, has 5 previous convictions. She was convicted in February of 2016 for obtaining money by false pretense and was again convicted in October 2017 for forgery, uttering forged documents, fraudulent conversion, and the possession of forged documents. Defendant Ted Prince, O.C. Margaman, who has been convicted for the offenses of being part of a criminal organization and facilitating the commission of a serious offense by a criminal organization, has 4 previous convictions. Prince, in 2013, was convicted for housebreaking and larceny and sentenced to imprisonment of 2 years at hard labor. In 2018, he was convicted for illegal possession of firearm and illegal possession of ammunition and imprisoned for 8 years at hard labor. In April of this year, he was convicted of contempt of court for urinating in the Supreme Court building during a court session in the current trial. For that, he was sentenced to 60 days at hard labor. Defendant Jazeel Blake, O.C. Squeeze Eye, was convicted for the offense of being part of a criminal organization and the 2 counts of facilitating the commission of a serious offense by a criminal organization. Blake was in 2012 convicted for carnal abuse and sentenced to 3 years, suspended for 2 years at hard labor. Andre Golding, O.C. Rayte Blacks, who has been convicted for the offense of being part of a criminal organization, has had 2 previous convictions. In 2013, he was convicted for larceny of a motorcycle and imprisoned for 12 months at hard labor. In 2014, he was convicted for possession of ganja and sentenced to 40 hours of community service. Tariq James, O.C. CJ and A. Miss, who has been convicted for the offenses of being part of a criminal organization and 4 counts of facilitating the commission of a serious offense by a criminal organization, has 1 previous conviction. In 2018, the now 24-year-old man was convicted for the offense of malicious destruction of property. Joseph McDermott, O.C. Papa, who has been convicted for the offense of being part of a criminal organization, has no previous convictions, but the probation officer's report to the court has flagged him as high risk to society. Tom Rick Taylor, O.C. Fancy Rass, who has been convicted for being part of a criminal organization, is among those who have no previous convictions. Meanwhile, Michael Whiteley, O.C. Stennett, who has been convicted for the offenses of being part of a criminal organization and facilitating the commission of a serious offense by a criminal organization, also has no previous convictions. Dylan McLean, who has also been convicted for the offenses of being part of a criminal organization and the 2 counts of facilitating the commission of a serious offense by a criminal organization, has no previous convictions. Lamar Simpson, who has been convicted for the offense of being part of a criminal organization, also has no previous convictions. Fabian Johnson, O.C. Crooks, who has been convicted for the offense of being part of a criminal organization, also has no previous convictions. Roel Taylor, who has been convicted for the offenses of being part of a criminal organization, illegal possession of firearm, and the illegal possession of ammunition, also has no previous convictions. Jermaine Robinson, who has been convicted for the offense of being part of a criminal organization, also has no previous convictions. And Brian Morris, who has been convicted for the offense of being part of a criminal organization and facilitating the commission of a serious offense by a criminal organization, has no previous convictions. The convicted gangsters were all tried under the Criminal Justice Suppression of Criminal Organizations Act 2014. The act in the second schedule indicates that in relation to a conviction on indictment in a circuit court for the offense of leadership, management, or direction of a criminal organization, the sentence is to be imprisonment for a term not exceeding 30 years. For a conviction in relation to membership of a criminal organization, the schedule provides that for a first offense, imprisonment should be for a term not exceeding 20 years. There is no mandatory minimum sentence in relation to either of the offenses. The Crown, in opening its case on September 20, 2021, with an initial 33 accused on trial, had said the individuals comprised the black man faction of the gang and had various roles in which they acted as killers, drivers, lookout men or watchmen, gunsmiths, and foot soldiers. The 17 who were acquitted over the course of the trial were Jason Brown, O.C. City Post, Marco Miller, Peter Miller, Ricardo Thomas, Carl Beach, Chevroy Evans, Kemar Harrison, Donovan Richards, Dwight Hall, Daniel McKenzie, Khalifa Williams, Kevon Green, Damian Elliston, Rasheen Williams, Rivaldo Hilton, Owen Armsby, and Dwayne Salmon. One accused, Andre Smith, who was out on bail during the trial, was murdered. Woman apprehends alleged rapist and murderer who escaped police custody. Troy Ellis, the man accused of raping and killing 9-year-old Talia Thompson and escaping police custody from St. Ansby Hospital on Saturday, is back in police custody. The 27-year-old was handed over to the police by a woman, a licensed gun holder, who apprehended him on the Discovery Bay Main Road in St. Anne on Sunday night. Ellis escaped from the medical facility where he had been admitted with self-inflicted wounds since September 23, the same day he reportedly brutally murdered little Talia, a promising 4th grade Discovery Bay primary school student. Due to the efforts of a vigilante citizen, a woman who is also a licensed firearm holder, the alleged rapist and murderer was handed over to personnel at the Discovery Bay police station at approximately 10:35 p.m. Sunday. The police said the woman was driving along the Discovery Bay Main Road when she identified a man matching the description of the escapee. We extend our gratitude to the public for their continued vigilance and collaboration in ensuring the safety and the security of our communities, the police said early Monday. The investigation by the Inspectorate and the Professional Standard Oversight Bureau into the circumstances surrounding his escape continues, the police added. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.